And I went inside to change, and I'm here. Well, I didn't do shit today.
We're here.
Oh, well,
yeah. Oh.
You heard the introduction.
Hello.
What episode is this now? This is like
episode 12
of A Night with Friends.
Do
it
you
is a Monday evening.
Huh? Do you record it directly on
like live?
Like podcast?
What do you mean?
Like, do you have to transfer it over, or is it like directly on?
No.
Oh, okay.
So I save it as this, and then I email it to myself.
Yeah.
And then I go to the little website, and then I upload it.
Ooh, the process.
Yeah. We should do a live podcast one day, or is that too dangerous with how we talk?
It's not dangerous.
Not how
I don't know how to do it, but it's you over here blabbing.
I thought this was live, so I've been tricked the whole time.
I just load it super fast. Cause I normally upload it like the day of. So, how's everyone's days going? How's everyone's weeks been? It is a week until Halloween. This is a good weekend coming up.
Eve.
So, what did you guys do this weekend? Tadarwin, you can go first.
I finally moved into my new place. That's where we are right now.
Hooray!
Yay.
We're podcasting from the new spot.
So don't mind the echoes.
Because there's nothing in here. But yeah, so I'm in. Everything's here. Trying to get settled slowly but surely. This weekend, I kind of pulled some strings to hang out with someone. We hung out. We went out. Had a couple drinks. Okay, so I'm just gonna say it.
Because you were gonna hang out with this person, but you, like.
Jeez, guys.
What? Just go on.
So I'm hanging out with this guy.
Right.
And, we're at the bar, we're at the table, chit-chatting, whatever. His friends are there too, real cool people. Everything's like hunky-dory.
Hunky-dory.
And then we're talking about the last Monday when we were together. And,
turn that thing off.
Why?
Just in case it was like a...
interference?
Yeah.
Oh. His friend, so I was with him on Monday, and, we were at a bar on Monday, chit-chatting and stuff. And I went home, because I had to work the next day. He did not. So, apparently he stayed out late and then went home and had people over for like after hour drinks or whatever. And so his friend was like, "Oh, so how did your guys' Monday go?" So I said, "Well, yeah, I stayed out with them. Then I went home because I didn't want to be like too hungover on Tuesday, which I was." And then he said, "Well, I stayed there, closed the bar down, and then I went home." And then his friend goes, who'd you take home last night? Who'd you take home? Kind of like joking, I guess. But then the look on the guy's face was like, that emoji with the big eyes and the red cheeks?
Like, why are you
like,
caught.
You about to spill some motherfucking beans.
Yeah, and then his friend, looked at him and goes, "Oh, you don't have to say." And then I was
so
just
this happened in front of you?
Girl, right there, I was on my phone. And then remember when I text you guys that says, some shit went down or I got something to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't say it right then and there because he was literally sitting next to me.
So his friend busted him out with you there.
Right, and I think that's why his face was like that. Because I don't know if he would have cared if his other friends knew.
Mm-hmm.
But he just was almost a little shocked that he said something. So then I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking, oh, okay, well then who is it? So I'm going through my mind, like my little Rolodex of people, like playing Guess Who and seeing who it is. But from there we went to another place and drank, and then went to another place, and then I just went back to his house.
It's still on your mind, huh?
Huh?
It's still on your mind.
Yeah, kinda. It's kinda still is, but I mean, it's just like you said that. When we are nothing, too, if I'm doing my due, sometimes I mess up, then I shouldn't be mad that he's doing it too. You know what I mean? We're grown men.
Grown-ass
men.
men.
I'm a fan of the saying, sometimes you need to feel something other than your hand. And, sometimes that's what you do.
And not only that, but, your selfishness kicks in sometimes, and you're like...
It does. I just want to know who it is. That's all I want to know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know.
But what if it's no one?
It has to, with that kind of reaction, it has to be someone.
I feel like it has to be someone too. Yeah. But then I don't, he could have just had someone over and they could have just made out and then went to bed. It didn't have to be the whole shebang. You know what I mean? Sometimes that happens, or maybe that other person gave him fellatio. Sometimes that happens, and then you just go to bed. Whatever. So I don't really know, but that's just where I was on Saturday morning too, where I was just like, who was it? Who was it?
That would kill me. That suspense would just kill me.
But I should just be calm, cool, and collected.
Yep. Bomb Boom Collective. YG.
But no, yeah. So I just then on Saturday, my friend Chris came over. We moved everything over to here, and was that Sunday actually? I think that might have been. I don't know what day that was, but we just moved everything over here. It was great.
You know what I'm interested in knowing?
What?
How? So Tadarwin, he texts our group chat. It's like, what was it, like 1:30 in the morning, Saturday night, and then he goes, I showed this girl your Instagram,
of course.
And you know, I think she's a good fit for you, blah blah blah. And in my mind, when I was reading, I was like, how does this even come about? Like, how does this?
You want to know?
I don't want to know, but I just want to know just for the entertainment.
I'll tell you. Cause she was like a cute girl. She was with my friend Marshall.
Okay.
And she was a cute girl. And she seemed a little. She had like kind of a, I would say a Western Washington hippy dippy earthy kind of vibe to her, or whatever. But anyway, she was on the dance floor and she was like whirling it, twirling it. She like was grabbing the pole. Like there's there's like a center beam. So she was, it's a big beam. Yeah, she grabbed that. She was like turned around, like was moving her booty, and it was a big butt on this girl. She had like a slim waist and a big butt. So I thought, well, I know someone who likes a slim waist and a big butt. So I said, I said, hey! I knew who she was. I said, so I got a friend that I think you might want to meet. So then I showed him your Spanx photo of you on
my amateur bodybuilding photo.
Yeah, so I just showed her that, and she was like, "Oh yeah, cute." And her gay friend was like, "Oh yeah, I approve too." So yeah, I mean, you need to start hitting the gay bars. That's where all the women are.
That's what I've heard. I've been there a few times.
So anything So is she interested in seeing?
No, well, I think it's just all out of fun.
It was just all out of fun.
No, I know.
I don't have a phone number. I tried to Instagram find her, and I couldn't even do that.
Damn. So it's by chance if you see
her. It was just, honestly, it was literally by chance that I was just like, oh, look at my friend.
There you go. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's cool. Funny. Hilarious.
So she'll come around again, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Maybe if you have a housewarming party. Yeah.
Well, no. If I have a housewarming party, I don't want people bringing their guests, the people that I don't know.
So my concern is, Tadarwin moved into this place. What is it? It's
so cute.
It's end of October. He wants to wait until the summer to do his housewarming.
No, January.
Exactly.
I'm thinking the summer because I have a balcony and we can utilize
January is when you're thinking about having your housewarming.
But I'm thinking now I should do it in the summer.
Fuck no,
because we have the balcony and I can
literally a year later.
And I can put seating out there and people can feel the ambiance of the warm
what about your
weather.
birthday? No one's gonna pre-funk here, meet up here, and
I
go.
think that it'd be great to have a barbecue in the summer here because
I'm
you have
not
enough space.
I could.
You have friends that can barbecue.
Yeah.
You're just gonna provide the venue.
There you go.
The location.
Okay. I guess I could do that too. But then I also have to see what the...
I mean, you don't have messy friends. We're not going to tear up the place.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm
Don't get drunk though.
I also want to see what the neighboring, the noise situation is.
I see.
I've been playing my music and no one's been ever knocked on my door and said, hey, can you turn that down? But then I also would warn them, be like, hey,
I'm having people over.
Housewarming party. Mm-hmm. I guess if you want, you can swing by. Should you even
offer
offer them? Okay, no? Okay.
No.
Just if it gets too loud, just knock on my door.
Because I mean, in all reality, you'll have you'll start the housewarming here, but I mean, you're so close to everything, it's just gonna migrate to.
Everyone probably just walk to Hanks after, and then from Hanks.
Oh, you guys want to go to the Parkway? Let's go.
Yeah.
To the Parkway.
Yeah. So I think that's
that's true too. We're all in that age where we're not gonna be rowdy in someone else's apartment.
Exactly. So. Fucking.
So fine then, I guess January.
A dry, nice winter evening.
Dry? There's no alcohol.
No, I'm saying dry outside. Not a rainy night or whatever. It's a cold, cool night.
Are you gonna do a registry?
No,
I got a blender you can have.
Oh really? I need a blender actually.
Yeah.
What color is it?
It's white.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you want it.
Oh, that doesn't go with the decor.
No, I'll take it.
I gotta figure out what I gotta do with it. I've had it for
I ain't got nothing to blend right now, but I'll take it. should I do a registry? No, that's weird. I mean, it's my second place. I can just get my own shit.
Yeah,
I don't need that much.
You've been living by yourself for a while.
Yeah, I just...
So...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people maybe just bring, like, beers or whatever. I'll have, like, some appetite. Like, I'll do, like, maybe a pulled pork sliders.
Yeah.
With, like, a slaw on top. And then, like, I'll do, like, maybe 2 other options.
I'll bring a platter of something.
Yeah, I'll bring converse, yeah.
Oh, that's... Okay, great.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure everyone will bring a little something.
Yeah. Usually the people...
Sure. Put your nice dining table.
Well, then I better get started and getting shit together, I guess.
January, I mean...
That's 3 months, and I'll probably do at the end of January, maybe January 31st.
I'm not
and
gonna
then your
be
birthday
here
is like right after.
Yeah. Are you not gonna be here?
No, I'm going to Kentucky.
When are you going?
From Christmas to like January 5th, so I'm not gonna be here for New Year's or anything.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, but it should be a good time.
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna be visiting your dad, right?
Yeah.
Are you having New Year's kiss somewhere else?
I don't know. You know what? I might go to Indiana for New Year's.
With?
Because Josh lives out there.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, I can just go out there for the night, turn up, and then come back the next day.
He's in a band, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe, him and his friends probably have that.
Yeah, probably.
I didn't know Josh plays instruments.
Yeah, I think he started once he moved out there. Or maybe he's dabbled in it and never told anyone. Maybe. But I mean...
Well, you rap every once in a while, so maybe you can get
That was like a little...
Get on the mic.
Like a little shitty hobby when I'm really bored. I don't know. How was your weekend, Mary?
Well, I went to the Kanye concert. That really didn't consist of a weekend. That was during the week, but that was pretty lit.
It looked
fucking
I'm very upset that I didn't go.
We had upgraded seats too, which was nice. Like, I really felt very exclusive. Although everyone in our section, I guess, had upgraded seats.
Yeah. Like, how did it start out? Like, was it like, oh, you guys are like seated here, but then they're like, nah, we're gonna surprise you guys.
We didn't know what was going on, so like we went in there, and obviously you show the lady, like the people at the door, your ticket. So and she was like, oh, she's like, they have something for you. Make sure you go to the table across from your section.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and I'm joking. I'm like, oh, did we get something special, like free giveaways? And she was like, I don't know. I think you guys got something nice.
Okay.
And so I'm just like, playing around with DeAndre, like thinking that it's just like a gift bag or something.
Yeah.
So we get there at the table, and all the tickets are set out in envelopes on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Is your name on the envelope?
No. Well, I was also a little drunk, so I don't really recall. Like, this is just a blur, okay, at this point. But I gave them my tickets, and they're like, oh, you just got upgraded. And we're like, what? And so we didn't really get much of an upgrade because we were already at row 2, section 104. So we were, like, facing the stage. But we got upgraded to row 1 on the side of the stage.
Nice.
But if you think about it, Kanye's on a floating stage.
Yeah.
So he's moving around the whole entire area. So that's why I'm like, honestly, although
it would have been better to be up a little bit more?
In the 200 section.
Yeah.
But it's still, there was no bad seat. He was like literally right in front of us at one point.
How did it come down? There
was parts where it came down, and then it was like tilting, and it was like moving all around.
Oh wow!
If you were on the floor, like you're gonna be looking up the whole entire time. Yeah.
That's tight.
And even like with the people that were in the nosebleeds, you have a huge screen so you can see his face.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on how you wanted to see it, because if you wanted to see more of his face, then you want to get the full view of the floating stage, you want to be in the nosebleeds.
Right.
If you want to be eye level with him, you want to be in section.
And in the environment.
And in the environment, you want as low as you're gonna.
I feel like I would want to be like down there.
It looked lit.
Somehow,
like the part where
I can't like.
And we had there was speakers that were all around the front of us, so it was like boom, boom, boom. Like when I left, my ears were like ringing the whole night after.
That's tight.
But it was so much fun.
Did you ever get under the stage, like how it has a light on everyone when you're underneath it?
No. But we really got he was like right here to us.
That's awesome.
Where we saw his face. It was so nice.
How did he open it? That's how I want to know, because you said there's no openers.
No openers.
So I'm like, how did he
start that? So you just hear the music. You see the stage kind of come down, and the lights go out, and you see the stage come down. And I don't remember. Again, I was really faded, so it was a bit of a blur. But he just started with the song. Like you hear the beat first.
Yeah.
You knew it was him.
Yeah.
And everyone just like stands up and like cheering.
Yeah.
Prior to that, I was passed out.
Jeez.
So I heard the music start, and DeAndre was like, "You just stood up." like I just stood up.
Resurrected.
I resurrected from the dead and I turned the fuck up. Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Girl, what's wrong with you?
I don't know. Like I don't know. It started out as a great. I think the wine, because I was having vodka the whole night.
And you had wine.
And then we got there because they didn't serve liquor, and I had a glass of wine. And after that, I was like,
it's a
went
crazy
downhill
add-on.
from there.
Yeah.
But like he took care of me, which was nice, and I felt bad for the people sitting next to us.
Because if he wasn't, he would be gonna.
Yeah, they almost kicked us out, or kicked me out because I was bullied. Like
You were vintage Mary.
Yeah, I was vintage Mary. I was to the point where it was like, oh my god, is she okay? But I looked at the guys, like the security people, straight in the eye, and I'm like, I'm totally fine. I'm fine.
I'm just fucked up.
I just want to say, sorry to interject, but
interject.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That I think it's really weird that I was just looking on a website for a couch, and Instagram has somehow
it knows your profile of what you're looking at.
It's fucking creepy.
It's like that with creepy. Facebook too.
It is. It's very creepy.
Yeah.
So I find that to be very weird.
But yeah, and it's like all connected in a sense now.
Yeah.
We're fucking robots.
What did you do this weekend? What'd you do?
I don't know. Is that all you did this weekend?
No.
What else?
Well, Saturday I went out to Seattle.
Yeah, thanks for the fucking invite.
Birthday.
Oh,
I told you what I was doing.
No, you just said we're going to Seattle. What are you guys doing?
Whose birthday?
It was Lauren's birthday. Well, you should have went.
No.
Because it was really like coupled up, and then Jenny was like kind of by herself, so you should have went.
Who's Lauren?
Well, yeah, but no.
Yeah, but anyways, we
a couple shit. Fuck that.
It was perfect because it was raining really hard. We got up to Seattle, and then it started pouring, and I got front row parking right in front of Rhino.
Rhino Room, yeah. One of my old coworkers was actually out there last night. Oh, that night for her birthday.
It was. I've never seen Rhino Room that packed before, and we've been there so many times.
Yeah.
But we couldn't even get to our little regular section that we usually go to. It was packed. We could not move.
I've never been to Rhino Room.
Whoever is the DJ at Rhino Room.
Is that it? Because they were playing some good ass music. Like it felt like a little 90s vibe, like 90s early 2000s vibe, and which was just what I wanted that night. And
it's like
that
he
was
knows
good.
what to play. Like I don't know. Like they'll play like old shit that you're like, oh shit, I was a kid when this came out, but I understand it and I liked it. This reminds me of some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was a good mix of old and new, and there wasn't anything where it was like, oh, that's so played out.
Yeah. Or like some dumb top 40 shit.
Yeah.
Play that.
But it was fun. We had to leave early because DeAndre had to work early in the morning, but I'm glad I went out. I haven't been to Capitol Hill in a really long time. That was fun. It was nice seeing Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
So it was nice catching up with the girls. But there was a picture.
I saw the picture.
You wanted to crop yourself out of it?
Yes.
Well, because they look like best friends, and
here's
Mary's like, let me get in the picture.
Like you don't know the joke. Like you want to be on the joke.
But I didn't. Photo. And I really wanted to post that picture because I thought I looked kind of cute in it. But then again, it was an awkward. No, it was an awkward friend picture where she looks like the awkward friend. I was the awkward friend, so I'm not going to post it. But that was a good night.
Yeah. The hell did I do?
What did you do?
Friday, I went to a boxing class.
I want to do that.
It's fun. They don't have no boxing gyms up here though.
But I heard you said you were like a little intimidated being there.
Yeah. This is scary. Like so, you walk in or like so I park, and then like the entrance is like this fucking black door against the wall. There's a black door, no windows, no nothing. There's a little sign that says Seattle Boxing Gym. And you're like, all right, this is some Men in Black shit, right?
Yeah.
So you ring a buzzer. You can't just walk in. What? You ring a buzzer. They let you in. You walk through like this garage, and then you walk downstairs, these dark-ass sketchy steps, and then you just, boom, you're inside of a gym. And like they had this little mini like ring. They had like 8 heavy bags. They had like a speed bag in the corner. They had weights and shit. And then they got a bunch of jump ropes and a big-ass mirror for the class. And so I was there like 30, 45 minutes early. So I was just kicking it, chopping it up with the dude that was working behind the desk up until class started. Class started, good ass workout. It's really good on your calves and legs because it's a lot of movement and it's like a lot of like basic movement. Like you're not as free. You have to like teach yourself a certain stance and stick with it. And that shit's hard because you kind of have to break old habits of like how you would stand if you were to be in combat.
Like how you were in form and stuff.
Yeah.
Now, did you have someone like train you?
Yeah.
Or was it just like free for all? You're going in the ring and it's.
No. So it's like it was a class of like 6 of us. The dude that was conducting the class, he focused on me most of the time because he knew I was new, which was cool. So like my part of the class was like really basic. So like I was just learning how to do jabs and learning how to use proper form and where to have my hands at. So like, cause what I kept doing was I'd throw a jab and I'd drop my hand, but he was like, no, you got to keep your hand up the whole time. So when you drop a jab, you have to bring it back because if you drop your hand, you didn't get fucking.
You're open.
Yeah, you're open and get hit. And so yeah, so it was cool because he like worked with me for like most of the class, and that was it. It's a good hour, and then I left. Then I was supposed to go to my coworker's housewarming, didn't go because this is what happened. My mom called me, and she was like, "I got some chicken at the house."
Oh man!
And I was like, "I just got a good ass workout in. You got Albertson's chicken. I'm gonna go to Puyallup and I'm gonna eat it and I'm gonna chill."
Was it awkward? Like awkward at work? You're gonna go back and because you didn't make.
No, I texted them. I was
sometimes you just can't make things.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? Because I knew like if I were to go to this function, because she lives in Seattle, I was like, I have to figure out how I'm gonna shower. So I'm not gonna go there smelling like Jim. So I'd have to go home first. And then
turn back around.
And then come back. So I was just like, I was tired, and my mom wanted to do dinner. So I was like, I'm not going to Seattle from Puyallup. So I'm just gonna kick it. So they understood. So it's all good. And then that was Friday, and then Saturday I woke up at like 7, fell asleep on my mom's couch, mind you. Woke up at 7, left her house, went to the gym, did some errands and shit, and then I went to a hockey game.
Ooh.
I watched the Seattle Thunderbirds play some team out from Canada that used to be a team in Tacoma called the Tacoma Rockets.
They moved.
Yeah, they moved out there. And I went with a friend. We were late the entire time. And I don't even know if you would want to call it, if you want to call it a date or not. Because I asked her, I was like, what do you want to call this? Are you going to call this a date? She said, I don't know. And I was like, I'm going to call it a date.
So did you pay for her?
We like paid for each other.
Yeah, it's not a date.
What? No, we didn't split it. Like, it was like, boom, I paid for this, she paid for that. It was like altering. Because, I mean, if you both make a solid income, it's like whoever pulls out the debit card the quickest.
Yeah.
Basically.
That is true, because yeah, that is true.
Sometimes I'm slow motion on my debit card
but
pull
then
out
I'm like,
game.
okay, but then it's like you established that it was a date, like, oh, it's a date.
Yeah.
So then it's like your initiative that even though she tries to pull out her debit card to make a payment, you called it a date. So you better beat her to the punch or say, sorry, I'm paying.
But it depends though, cause like what if
did you open doors for her?
Yeah,
did you?
all that stuff. But like, and I drove the whole night.
Okay.
Dates are I feel bad for men. Dates are very expensive though. If you think about it, the guy has to drive, then they have to pay for the dinner and the movie, and then maybe if you want to go to dessert, or then drink. They just have to pay for everything.
It's like once you wife her up, then it's like, okay, it's her turn to pay every once in a while, I feel
Or I could just pay the whole time and not do dumb shit with my funds. That's all good.
But you didn't pay the whole time, so.
No, so I'm saying, like, it's not. It's like
some girls don't like that. Cause then a couple episodes ago, you said that you don't like it when, like, you want to like
contribute.
Right.
Yeah. But then it's nice when he's just like, no, I'm gonna pay. And then once we've like gone into a relationship, once we got into the relationship, it's like back and forth type.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's like.
But you guys aren't in a relationship. You established that it was a date.
We're just hanging out. But my thing is, I feel like we're in a day and age where it's whatever. You don't keep tabs on that kind of shit.
No, you don't.
No, you can't. It's weird.
But all I'm saying is you established that it was a date. You had made the decision. She put it on you.
I think naturally, though, it's just naturally like the course of the night. So the course of the night was, boom, I got the hockey tickets. I drove.
Right, but yet you're not keeping tabs though.
Right, so I'm just saying, no, but like it's just a natural situation, like maybe a decision that was made subconsciously because like it was her idea, like, oh, maybe we should go get some beer and food before we go to the game, and then like somehow that was her that paid, and then like boom, we just took turns buying each other beers, whatever. It was like, I don't know. It's like something you just can't think about it. I'm thinking about it now, and it just sounds fucking weird.
Yeah.
But like in the moment, it's just whatever.
It just happened.
You know? Yeah.
But I don't See, but then it's like, I don't know if I'd call that a date.
I call it a date.
To me, like, a date is, like, pre-planned and, like, you know, we
it's
discussed
2016.
this. We discussed this, though, in the podcast.
Yeah, it's true. But still, you know me. I'm very unorthodox in what I do.
But hey, you want to call it a date, you call it a date.
Hey, she ain't saying nope.
So is this like your first date?
Nah,
so
I don't know.
When shit goes down and you guys are like, if you guys get up in a relationship, you're like, oh, remember our first date when when we both paid for everything?
No, I'd say the first date would be like the first time we hung out. I'd call that the first date, even if at that time we didn't call it a date.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We went to a hockey game, watched the game, caked it, and then I took her home, and then I went home and fucking passed out. And then the next day, I went out to Seattle, get coffee with a friend, and then I watched that damn Seahawks game.
Crazy ass game.
I thought this is exactly why I do not watch these fucking sports shows. Because this is a waste of my time. I'm sitting here watching this. The game only got to 6 points. Boring, too.
Yeah.
It's like both kickers are missing. The game could have been over 3 hours ago.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, what is going on?
Like, I was talking to John about it last night, and it's like, it was a good, boring-ass game. The defense was so good.
It was a good defensive game.
But it was a boring game, because, like, their offense just dropped the ball.
What sucks is that defensive games like that are fucking amazing, but then for the general population, if you want to get TV ratings, it's not going to do it.
No. That's what I'm saying. You're watching it here, it fucking sucks.
Yeah,
what does that do to the standing? They just...
Well, like, people aren't interested. They're like, what the fuck is this?
Standings in, like...
No, standings in,
so they're, like,
for ties?
1-1.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's a fucking tie now for some reason. I don't know why they even implemented that.
I thought they would do second
overtime. I think just with the length of how long it goes, maybe.
Well, not originally, but
no
a few years ago, what it was the first one who scored. It was a field goal, whatever. Whoever had the ball first, whoever scored first, that was it.
I like that.
Yeah, and then now it's like each team gets a possession, and then if nobody scores before the end of the overtime, it's a tie. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? It doesn't even make sense, because in college is like a mini game in itself, because each team gets a possession and they start on the 20-yard line in the red zone, and their thing is to run the ball in or catch the ball for a 6-point touchdown. And then the next team does it, and then if they score 2, they just keep going back and forth until somebody loses it on their last possession. So, pro sports are weird. I don't know. That was a weird ass game.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was at Jeff's house like that entire time.
How is he doing?
He's doing good. He's coming up with an idea. I can't talk about it yet.
Like an app?
Yeah. But I can't give details on it.
My friend has an app idea too. It's really good.
Yeah.
And it's like, when he told me the idea, I thought Mary would be the one person who would definitely use this app.
Is it like for shopping?
No, it's for like workout. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you don't want to put his business out.
I know he'll get angry.
So. Well, not only that, I mean, someone else can end up stealing it.
Exactly.
How hard is it to make an app, anyways?
You know, I don't know. The guys I'm around, they make it sound like hella easy. So.
Now, are they like computer?
No. They have they have the idea, and they're like working on the idea, and then all they really need is just someone to get behind it, and then find maybe someone else to develop the app, and then.
But see, at that point, like with legalities and stuff, are they going to copyright their like?
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
like,
you probably
license. Like, what is the correct terminology?
License the idea, have to copyright it.
So like, and I mean, the person developing it won't try to steal it.
There's gonna definitely be some. There's gonna be definitely some law shit going on, because I mean, he goes to law school. He knows that stuff.
Yeah.
So, we'll see what happens.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
Good for Jeff.
And then so I hung out with those guys, and then walking in Seattle is really peaceful. Because I walked like 1.5 miles to his house.
Yeah,
Where
but also walking in Seattle.
It was like around it was around the college by Seattle U. Over like Cap Hill Cap Hill-ish. It's not that dirty.
Seattle is dirty.
Seattle's dirty.
Well, I mean,
Seattle's dirty.
Big cities are dirty.
Portland isn't that dirty.
Seattle,
Portland's not big like Seattle though.
If I've been the one who's in Seattle, sorry, but
cities.
To me it smells like someone pissed all over Seattle. That's what Seattle smells like to me. Urine.
Have you been to New York?
No.
There's parts of New York where there's not even a fucking like trash trash man.
Well, maybe someone peed all over. So in Seattle, New York, will smell like urine.
But I'm just saying, like, it's just that's how big cities like that are. They're just shitty.
San Diego didn't smell like urine.
San Diego's different though.
San Diego's this big city.
What about LA? LA
was, downtown
Hollywood
LA.
Boulevard.
Hollywood was disgusting, but like, I mean, we're in Beverly Hills, and Beverly Hills wasn't dirty, or Rio Drive wasn't dirty. Like that area wasn't
different.
dirty.
That's where the rich people are.
I mean, like Hollywood Boulevard was fucking gross.
I don't think there's any rich people in downtown Seattle. They're all in like outskirts.
The outskirts. That's what they call it.
Maybe you could say like Ballard and shit.
You know, none of the football players live in downtown, like in a high rise or something.
Maybe I know there's a high rise that they're opening for like Amazon employees. I've heard
There is.
Yeah, that sounds.
For probably like. Big
no,
wigs
I don't think so. I think like the people who
they're running that shit like dorms. Cause I bet you the people that are gonna be living in there are like the guys that they hire from like India and shit.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, not us regular people, not us citizens.
There's all
right.
Citizens.
Okay.
So, well, they're probably here to work. I'm just saying.
They're just here on work visas.
On work visas or something.
Yeah.
And they'll eventually become citizens, but I'm just
Yeah.
There's also a high rise there that is low income. That's what someone told me.
Same thing in San Diego.
It's
nice.
It's nice though. It's the one right by CenturyLink.
Like
it's the mirrored one.
No, that is not low income.
That is low income. No, yes it is.
Is that the one that people are literally waiting in line for?
But I heard low.
There's one that it's not even developed yet, and there was people that were literally waiting in line to get a spot, and it was definitely not low income.
But I've heard low income in Seattle is anything below like 38,000.
Yeah.
Okay, that's low income here too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you mean?
I don't know what fun I was trying to make. It just sounded crazy. The way I added it up, it just sounded fucking crazy.
But no, I have a friend who used to talk who went on a couple dates with the guy who lived in that building, and it was nice. So you have the main big building.
They probably make you take care of it too.
On the top floor, they had like the roof deck and stuff like that. And then there was another extension of the building up on top of that building, so you can go even higher up.
So it's not the one that they're still building.
No, it's already been built.
Okay, so no, I'm talking about the one that
they're still.
I'm talking about the one that it's still building, and there's literally a wait list for people to live in there. It was on the news.
Wow. And we watched. He has an overview of like the CenturyLink.
Yeah.
We were on top of there. They had a beautiful view of like the Ferris wheel on the other side. That whole area.
How did he pull that?
Yeah.
Who? Like, how is he living in that?
Low income, girl.
I'm gonna look into that.
I could live there if it's low income. I mean, I'm not trying to say that I'm low income or whatever, but I feel like if it's low income, how much? You can't make more than what, 40,000 a year? Is that what you just said?
Maybe I'm just
wrong.
Then,
like maybe what is rent? Who knows?
I don't know.
Maybe I'll need to find low income housing in Seattle.
Do I need to like get another like a lower paying job to be considered low income to get a nice high rise in Seattle?
Well, I mean, there's no reason for you to live in
Seattle.
Seattle.
But if you make too much, they can reject you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can say hi, I'm low income, and because obviously they do
they're
the
gonna
check.
Your taxes.
Oh, damn, I'm so stupid.
And ask for pay stubs and stuff.
I never been asked for a pay stub when I moved into this place or the Florence.
Living in Seattle is really tricky.
They do background checks though. You give them your social, they can find anything about you.
Cause I have friends that stay in Seattle, and like I know a rough estimate on what they may make, and it's like, how do you do that? But it's just like.
What do you mean? How do you
do
that? How are you paying so much in rent?
Yeah.
And you only work at Starbucks.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like I know there's people up there who only work at Starbucks.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, how do you live in Capitol Hill here and
like some of them live by themselves, and that rent is way more by yourself.
And you can still like go out and like you can still like have some type of a hold on your life. You can't. I feel like.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Living down here, I wouldn't be able to just work at. I'd be going crazy.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand how.
Well, they might not have bills. Like that's the thing. Like the only thing that they have to pay is probably rent.
But you have to pay for like your cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
But who's to say that they're paying for that stuff?
Oh, well, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? I have friends who are still on their parents' payment plan or cell phone plan.
Well, you have to pay for like something like electric or
cable.
Water.
And what if it's
internet.
not included in their rent? I don't know.
Groceries.
They need to eat.
And what if their parents pay for
the
groceries?
God.
I know some people.
Well,
where
it sounds like the mom
is
is literally paying for everything.
Yeah.
And there's people like that. They're lucky motherfuckers that are like that.
I remember somebody asked me to move to Seattle. It's the first time somebody asked me. They're like, hey, I'm about to move in with these guys. We're looking for a 5th roommate. Are you down to move in? I'm like, what would the living arrangements be? Oh, we're going to split the living room in half. I said, fuck no.
What does that
like
mean?
College living.
This?
Yeah, like some
with
dorm
like 4
shit.
beds?
Yeah. I was like, how much would rent be? Oh, like 5 something. And you just live in the living room. Get the fuck out of here. That sounded crazy.
No way. And
it's like one of those nice apartments though, and just rents hella.
Once you have too many people in one room, it gets to feel like a dorm, and it starts to smell like too many men in one room.
The max amount of roommates someone should have is 3. That's the max.
Like
Anything
3
more,
counting them?
Yeah.
Like so. Okay.
So it's me and 2 other guys.
Oh, okay.
Or something. Anything more than that, way too.
I think
much.
2. I think just one another person.
Yeah. Well,
I actually think once you get to a certain age, why do you still have a fucking roommate?
Oh, because rent is expensive as fuck.
But if you can fully pay for it, why don't you have your own place?
That's true.
Unless the person who
saving
you're
money
with is like
saving money sounds good.
Is a friend and like they need a place, whatever. Then
and
I guess
you're single as hell and like boom, in a bad
company.
area. No, not company.
Some people don't like to be alone.
Well, I'm thinking of my own circumstances. It's like I could get my own place, but like me and my roommate, we like being
He's
able
not there.
To... Exactly.
So you do have your own place.
Yeah.
Sometimes. What I'm saying it's a lot cheaper what we pay.
It is
as
cheaper,
2 people, and like we could just do whatever the hell we want.
I'm angry because if I had a boyfriend, instead of paying $8.50 a month, I'd be paying $4.25.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh. Sometimes a relationship sounds real good. And then sometimes not so much.
Then you get tired of being around them, and then you're like,
well, then I'm like, I can go somewhere else. He can go somewhere else.
Go to our parents' house.
He doesn't have to live here. He can just pay half of the rent. Oh.
We're going to see Majid. Is it Majid or Majid?
Okay, so
it's not Magic.
No.
Majid.
Well,
Majid.
I think it's probably Majid.
I say Majid Jordan, but I heard Drake say Magic Jordan.
But it's like you're saying Drake, Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Magic Jordan.
When he first said, he's like Magic Jordan dropping. I was like, oh, is he doing like a collab with Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan or some shit? And then
but he meant yeah. I like Majid Jordan because it just sounds a little more like.
And like there's a lot of.
I don't know.
There's a lot of Indians.
Like I don't know.
Yeah.
What to say. Like it just sounds cooler than Magic Jordan. Like
Magic Jordan.
Majid Jordan just sounds so much better.
I think you're saying magic, like
yeah,
magic.
that is what I'm saying.
Oh.
Magic Jordan.
Yeah, Magic Jordan.
But it's Majid, like Majid.
Magic Jordan.
Majid.
Magic
Jordan.
Oh, so I thought it was Majg.
No.
Majid Jordan.
Well, speaking of Drake, he did release 2 singles today.
Yeah.
4.
Where's the other 2 at though? I couldn't
so there's
find
2
them.
that are on iTunes, and the other 2 I think, which was I had to get it from like a website, which I sent you guys. Obviously, you didn't.
No.
Don't really care.
You gotta resend it.
You gotta resend it. The link should be sending. You gotta resend
right,
it.
I sent it on that link because the other 2 are on iTunes, which I need to update my iMusic payment,
really?
So I can't go on there right now.
So look at you.
What I sent you guys had everything in there. The 2 that's released in iMusic, and then the other 2 that's not.
Okay.
I will listen to the 2 that's not. I think the one called Fake Love might be about Rihanna because they just broke up.
Well, on the one that's not released on iMusic, he takes a jab at Kid Cudi.
Making fun of his depression.
Yeah, which I thought was kind of like a low blow because the guy's in rehab. So it's like,
well,
why are you like...
They were friends at one point.
Well,
he was in a Pursuit of Happiness video with Kid Cudi.
Well, Kid Cudi was talking all this mess about Kanye and Drake.
Really? Yeah, because they are
just like
mainstream right now.
Stuff.
Well, he called those 2 out.
He did. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But then didn't Kanye say something about like at least I released something or whatever?
But they squashed that shit too, though.
And it's like now he's in rehab, so it's like you can't throw jabs at a man in rehab.
It's the rap game. It's me out here on the streets.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Shoot, Jay-Z slept with Nas's baby's mother.
Really?
Yeah, that's how.
Is that about Lemonade?
Oh,
no.
This is way back in the day when they started beefing, years
when
ago.
Jay-Z dropped that takeover.
A decade ago?
Shit, that was a minute. That was Blueprint. That was a minute ago.
Are they still beefing?
That was when TRL was still hot.
No,
I remember them days.
Yeah.
TRL was still hot.
Yep.
Is 106 in Park still around?
I don't know.
Because I'm thinking, how is TRL off the air, but 106 is still on?
Oh no.
That's again, it's different.
I don't even watch BET.
I don't think anyone really does, to be honest.
I don't like it.
I used to.
It was cool at first, and then I got a little
when
older.
Free was on there.
Yeah.
Free and AJ.
Well, I just felt like now that I'm older, and then the more diversified I've gotten, I feel like black folks wanting to have equality.
We're getting deep here.
I'm just saying.
Why do we need our own channel?
Exactly. If we want equality, then why do we need our own shit like this? Like, why are we forcing BET on people to separate us if we want to be with
but you're
everyone
not
else?
okay. But you're not. They're not forcing that.
Well, I'm saying.
I mean, let's be honest. Like BET is playing music that MTV was not playing at the time.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So I mean,
but
it
now
was
what?
another music outlet.
Yeah, but now it's really nothing.
Right, and that's because it's like, you know.
I mean, everything's on the internet now.
Yeah, and that too, and like social media. So I mean, just like BET was 106 in Park.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Rap City, the Basement was on there. It was.
What was that After Dark stuff too? What was that?
What was that?
BET Uncut.
Yeah.
Where they show like.
Oh, like the big booties.
Yeah.
Like the underground hip hop.
Yeah.
Like I said, it showed everything that MTV
you like
not
you were
show.
watching that.
I was like in 8th grade.
You watched
going through it.
Oh God.
I'm telling you, every kid my age that knew about every boy, young man, when he was into big booty women and going to on stages. BET Uncut was a life changer.
Like I said, BET was doing what MTV would not do.
Yeah. I get that.
So
yeah. Now it's like you said, social media and the internet. It's like there's really no point of having BET for its music. Just like MTV is not doing music anymore. It's just doing reality shows.
Yeah.
So no one watches BET? No, I haven't watched it.
I don't know. All I know is like when I
they had that show though that was popular, The Game or whatever.
Okay, now that was originally on CW.
Really?
That's how it started.
Yeah, and then it got canceled for on CW.
Yeah, and I stopped watching it after BET picked it up.
Okay, you can. Sorry if you can hear that. You can have your dog here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez, all this screaming.
Who knows?
That's scary. I feel bad.
So, if they're gonna have their little dogs howling through the night, I can play my music.
Boom.
So, housewarming party is on.
It's going down. Basement.
I was getting ready to say that.
Much.
Huh?
I was getting ready to say that.
Oh.
So speaking of Majid Jordan, whatever. I'm just gonna say Majid Jordan. That's just what I feel comfortable with.
Do what you do.
What are you gonna wear?
I'm gonna go to the Adidas outlet.
Whoa, wait.
No.
Oh my God! You just pulled a. You know what? I'm married.
No. This is. You know what? I texted you guys.
I said that I was gonna do an Adidas outfit. I wanted to do an Adidas outfit.
Well, you also said you were gonna look like a break dancer.
I said you were like a break dancer. So this is what happened. Mary texted us talking about, they got an Adidas collection at PacSun. Maybe I should go and wear sweats and a t-shirt.
I said,
the fucking concert.
I said, should I be all Adidas out? Would that be doing too much?
You said sweats and a t-shirt. Like I was thinking the swishy
The
sweatpants.
tearaway
fucking sweatpants and a t-shirt.
I did not say sweats and a t-shirt.
You did say that.
Ooh, I cannot wait to go back. I'm going back right now.
You said sweats and a motherfucking t-shirt.
I did not say
I was like, what you about? You gonna look raggedy or you about to break dance? And that's about it. That's all you can do.
You got your cardboard. You got your cardboard.
Exactly.
Oh my God, I can't wait until we go back.
Find it. You said sweats and a t-shirt.
Now. I did not.
You said, oh my gosh. That's what, yeah. And then I was just like, no, maybe wear a crew neck, because that would work.
Here.
What'd you say?
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
She stopped missing.
No, okay. I was like, should I go Adidas to Majid? They have Adidas collection at PacSun. And you were like, I mean, what do the clothes look like? And I was like, sweats and shirts, nothing special.
Yeah.
And you were like, I do an Adidas crew neck with sweats. Tees and t-shirts is just raggedy or you're about to break dance. And I was like, okay, never mind. Shit.
Exactly. So I was thinking because that gave me a good idea.
But they had crop tops too.
Well, yeah. Ugh. I'm thinking.
That's what I meant.
Well, it's too late now. I'm going to beat you to it. Cause I passed the Adidas outlet, and all I need is the vintage Adidas logo on a crew neck, and it's over.
They also have a
sweatshirt.
Yeah.
They also have a Calvin Klein collection at PacSun too.
Really?
I was thinking about doing like the Calvin Klein crop top and Calvin Klein like leggings.
Are they doing it like how H&M does it?
I think no.
Because Calvin Klein at PacSun sounds kind of weird.
No, it's not a like H&M and it's not a partnership. It's literally just Calvin Klein is sold at PacSun now.
It's probably a specific kind of.
No, because they have Calvin Klein underwear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's the shit that's popular.
I like PacSun.
Yeah.
I do like PacSun. So do
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, isn't like the thing now is the Calvin Klein draws.
I think that was a last year thing. No one does that anymore. But
I love it. I wish I was a girl who could do that. I love like the bra, the little sports bra, and the peony to go with it. I thought it was so cute.
But that was last season. I mean, I'd still buy it. I'm not trying to hear anything. I'd still buy it for sure, but I'm not gonna wear it out because it's already been worn out multiple times.
Makes sense. So I don't know, but I'm gonna wear. I'm definitely wearing all black. I might get some. I want to find some dark colored joggers, and then that's it. But I don't know about a crew neck though, because I think it's gonna be hot. Yeah.
I'm excited for that venue. I'm so excited for that venue.
So, is it 2 stories? I've never been to this one.
No. So I don't know if you want to say it's 2 stories. So you walk in, the stage is in the middle, and you have the basically like the general. Well, it's all general admission.
Okay.
But then you have like obviously the stage and then the general admission bottom part.
Right.
And then so right when you walk in, you can either go up a few steps to both sides, and there's 2 bars on the sides.
Right.
And there's like seating around the bars.
Okay.
And it's just you can also stand too.
So what are y'all gonna do?
I don't want to be in the middle.
Right.
Because I want the whole view of. So I'm gonna be chilling in the back.
I want to be in the bar chilling.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's how I was like with Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
We were right behind the sound stage.
Okay.
You don't want to be on the floor?
I moved the trash to the fucking corner and I stood right behind the sound stage, and it was really nice because I saw the whole entire set list.
It's weird. Well, for me, it's weird to be on the floor during an R&B show because it's just a different kind of environment.
For sure.
Because it's just like
I want to like stand and have a drink and just vibe. Like
when we went to the internet, we were literally on the rail the whole time.
Yeah.
Whatever, chilling, kicking it, or like when I saw Jameson, we were in the back drinking, chilling, kicking it. You just can't be in a crowd of bunch of people because it's just weird.
I will say this though, is like when we went to Lauren there.
Yeah.
Lauren who?
Lauren Hill.
Who else?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We didn't get there too early. We didn't get there late. We got there right on time. Like right when the doors opened, we were in line and we were just like right at the corner. So it was just, I want to say, a couple hundred people in front of us. Mm-hmm. So right when we got inside, the middle part wasn't really filled because no one wants to like be in the middle standing.
No.
But the bar area was filled. So there was nowhere to sit down in the bar area. The chairs around like the railing were all taken. The seats were VIP, so those were taken. But the stand, you can stand in the bar area and stay there. They're not going to tell you to move.
I know when we saw Travis Scott a while back, they let 21 and up go in first to the bars. At the other showbox, though. Yeah,
I don't think that this is like that. I think this is just 21 and up, isn't it?
The whole show?
I think so.
Oh, I don't think so.
That's cool if it is.
Actually, let me look.
2016 has been a really good year for music.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's dropped really good.
I say that every year, though. I mean, I feel like as an artist, you have to always one-up your album before.
Some people don't.
This is true.
I know, which is why they don't last after that second album.
Drake's album, I don't
Views?
like.
Isn't that good.
But he has a good,
but he does things throughout the year too, so.
He has a good library to where that's okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, not every artist is going to have hits on top of hits.
Hit album.
Yeah, it's hard.
So that's true,
Yeah. So, but when we do go to Majid Jordan, we have to go early.
Yeah.
Early. I mean, and Hard Rock Cafe is right there across the street.
Yeah, because I was thinking, boom, because the show's at 8:30.
Pike Place is right there.
We can meet up at like 6 or something. 6 or like 5:30.
Yeah. Well, I told DeAndre if he gets out late, he does.
Yeah.
But if he gets out, because he'll probably get out at like 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, I'll just roll up with you guys.
Yeah.
And then he can drive me up there, and I'll just go home with him.
What are you guys doing after? Because isn't that Halloween? Night, Saturday night.
A friend of mine is having a Halloween party, and I think that's where.
Are you gonna dress up a little?
Invited?
Yeah, I told them that you guys are gonna be with me. So they're like, "Oh, it's cool. They can go."
Cool.
Are you gonna dress up a little bit, or
I
get
told
a
him,
mask?
I told him.
We're all gonna be coming from the concert.
I told him I was like, we're gonna be coming from a concert, so we ain't gonna be dressing up.
Oh.
And he was like, oh, that's cool. I'm not gonna wear a big costume either. I was like, okay.
Maybe I'll
Whatever
buy
that
a
means.
mask from H&M or something.
Like one of those, what is that? Not burlesque masks.
Those
Masquerade.
Masquerade masks.
Yeah.
I always wanted to go to a party like that.
Me too.
It's so secretive. So secretive and
Sexy.
yeah.
You don't know.
You
who
can
he's
dance with
talking
somebody's
to.
wife and y'all can go home together, kind of a thing. Right?
I don't think that's
It
more of
can happen.
swingers. That's more of a swingers party.
Whatever. Whatever.
I'm gonna be Jesus, I think.
Are you really?
That's why.
Wait, where you going from?
I'm going to the Silver Stove.
Look at you.
I'm gonna be messy at the stove because. I'm gonna be messy at the stove. Well, actually, I don't know. I know that's where I'll be. I'm either gonna be Jesus or a lumberjack, both requiring the beard. So that's why I kind of still have it for right now.
You and Chris should both be. Is Chris coming down too?
He's gonna come down too.
Y'all should both be lumberjacks.
I think
Hilarious.
I don't know what he's gonna be. I don't want to dress like someone else because last year we kind of did like a joint costume. He was a pastor or a priest, and I was a nun.
You were a nun.
And I loved it, but he disappeared for a little bit and came back in tears, and we had to leave. So I don't know what happened to him. But anyway, yeah. So I'm dressed like Jesus. Hopefully, I want to find like a little thorn crown, like some hair to wear.
You can find a wig.
Yeah, and just like walk around like I'm God.
How's the lighting in this place? Like picture-wise, because I know it's pretty dim in here now, but like in pictures.
I don't know. I haven't really
Have you
taken any
tried?
photos.
I'm shocked that you haven't tested it out.
You do need more lamps in here, though.
I need a lot more lamps.
Yeah.
How much would it be to like install lighting in here?
I'm not doing that because
not
this is it. I'm renting here, and this
Yeah.
isn't my home.
But
I am gonna get, because I seen IKEA and I was on Etsy. They have like imagine like, what is this, like a long extension, like a long cord,
Yeah.
and at the end of the cord there's like a place where you like screw in the light. I'm gonna get some of
You're
that
gonna hang it up?
and like hang it, have it like kind of like, and just have like the
That
light
would be
bulb.
nice.
It's kind of like rustic kind of look.
You should
Yeah, I
get
like
those.
that.
yeah.
I like that.
Ooh, like Edison lights.
I don't know what that is.
You never seen Edison lights?
I don't
them
know
up.
who Edison
They're
is.
at like bars and stuff.
Maybe. So yeah, probably kind of
I
like
don't
that.
know. That's like an outdoor light. Well, fuck it. They look cool.
That would be nice. Like
Yeah,
a
so I think it's
mirror.
kind of the same premise. I'm gonna show you.
Where you can like see the little thing.
You can actually see the bulb. But there's
Yeah.
not gonna be no cover over it. It's gonna be real like
I'm so
rustic in
excited
here.
for you.
I'm excited for the party. I love house gatherings. They're my
Do you?
favorite. Yeah.
That aren't yours.
Yep. We're out here celebrating.
I like them because I feel like people aren't gonna drink a lot, like all the alcohol. So
Yeah.
I'll have alcohol here.
Well, it was like when I went to Tina's birthday. It was fun. Like everybody, we're here for one reason, for her
Aw.
birthday,
I wish I would have.
and
I wish I would have went too.
the vibe was cool. It was on point. Like I strolled in. I felt fucking cool. I strolled in that motherfucker by myself. Went straight to the bar. Said what's up. Got my drink and just kicked
Was it well, or was it just like all alcohol was there?
Nah, it was just like a few like Costco sized bottles.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like open bar technically still though, which was cool. And she had a bartender back there.
Does she
a
have to
couple.
provide the alcohol, or they
Probably because it's a venue.
So, then she also had to find someone to
Well,
bartend.
I
huh?
think with some venues
you can
Maybe.
order it.
order
you can,
an
yeah.
open
It
bar.
comes with it.
So we had a choice of either gin, vodka, whiskey, beer.
So the wells.
Yeah.
And wine?
No, there wasn't no wine.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, but it was
I'd be the bougie bitch drinking the wine.
it was a good time though, and then it got really rowdy, but it was fun though.
So where's Chance the Rapper's concert at?
I don't know. Is he here tonight?
Yep.
You can find out. You should like search it. Where's Chance the Rapper / Seattle?
I think WAMU, but I don't want.
I hate WAMU.
It
Actually-
looks like curtains.
Did anybody see like Snapchat footage or like any footage of the Schoolboy Q concert at WAMU Theater? It looked way packed than what I've ever seen it before. Like it looked like a festival.
I wonder if that boy was there.
Oh boy. Oh, that boy. Oh no.
Yeah. So like the lamps that look like looks like that lamp in the back. Do you see it?
No, I can't see. That's a small ass picture.
Well, then grab the phone and push some other photos.
Is this at IKEA?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's a thing that you can plug it in.
Oh, and it drops down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's not an Edison light, but that's like cool still.
Yeah, I'll just put
It's
that.
only $5.10.
I'm gonna get a whole bunch of it. And I better not see it at your place either. Give me this.
I'm just trying to think, where can I put it?
They come in white. Go put it right in the middle.
Yeah. Or you do like a little silly ass design, like a swirl.
A
That'd be
swirl?
Cool. Yeah.
What does that mean?
You should do, because this is what I'm going to do. Do like one longer than the other and one longer.
Yeah, kind of like layer it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. What do you... I don't want them to be like all spread out, though.
Why not?
Because they all have to... You're going to see the cord. You're going to see a bunch of cords.
So?
Right, but if
yeah, that's why can't you make a design with
all
the
the way
cord?
at the top. Oh.
No.
That'll look tacky.
Yeah, too many cords, just like your whole ceiling.
Well, you can't like
up.
connect them?
I thought I would just have them all like bunched, kind of like this. 1, 2, 3, boom.
Yeah.
And then have them just all hang together.
Nah.
That's kind of like
Is it like actual cordy like that? Or is it like...
It's cordy.
Cordy. Is that
so
even
it's
a
not
word?
straight?
What do you mean? Straight.
Like, okay, you see how that is standing?
Mm-hmm.
And it's straight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're thinking like straight bar, like across?
Yeah. Is it like a straight bar
No,
across?
girl, it's a cord.
No.
Did you see the photo? No,
Why don't you get like a straight bar? With the, with the lamps like that.
Track lighting?
Yeah, and like you can like adjust it or whatever. You know what I mean? Like spotlights.
I gotta see.
Like your old place had it.
No,
against
it did
the
not.
wall. Yeah, against the wall.
Oh, those had cords too.
Yeah, what I'm saying, you can still like, boom, you hammer it up there. It'll have a long cord, whatever, one cord, and you just like strategically place it down the wall, plug it in. That's it.
I gotta see.
Like you can plug it into there and then have it go up, and then you just. Whoop.
I'm so mad. I can't rely on people for anything.
Okay.
What's wrong? Can you say?
No, probably not.
No, I can say.
No.
So, I don't mind saying. It's fine.
No.
No, we can just we can talk about this. My significant other was supposed to pick up something up for me that I needed.
Oh, she needs that.
And
well, we're not gonna talk about it like that, but
yeah, and he just said I'll just pick it up in the morning. No, do you realize that I needed it yesterday?
Yeah.
And if you would have told, this is again. If
No,
you would have
hold
told
on.
me,
Okay, I'm a positive. You.
No, it's fine.
All right.
If you would have told me that you wouldn't have been able to get it 45 minutes ago, I could have grabbed it really quick and came back to the podcast or something. You know what I mean?
You can still get it because the place don't close till
9.
It's 8:40.
Yeah, you want to make it, bro.
I mean, I'll still make it. It's just up the street, but it's just
Yeah.
I just gotta sigh.
I feel you.
So now, do you get why I was upset?
Well, yeah, but I mean that's something else though. That's another different situation.
But it's just another situation to where it's you didn't let me know.
Yeah, it's communication.
Yeah, and it just...
Communication is key. Did you get a new vacuum yet?
Me?
Yeah.
No, because the one that I have works
I
perfectly
hate
fine.
that damn vacuum.
That little midget one?
That
Yeah.
I spent $100 on?
Yeah,
Oh,
that takes
God.
batteries.
No, you have to plug it in and charge it.
Oh, jeez.
It's a nice vacuum.
I don't know.
It's a small, nice vacuum, but it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I spent good money on that thing.
Are we
I'm
Black
not
Friday
gonna-
shopping?
We
I get
can.
paid that day. We have to go or something. I don't know.
I don't care. I mean, I might have
I
to
don't
work.
really
I don't
need
know.
anything, but it depends on what I'm doing Thursday night. Who I'm. You know what? I might be stuffing a turkey Thursday night. Wink, wink. If you know. What I mean. But I don't know. I probably maybe.
What I've noticed now though, like the
A lot
older
of it's
we,
online.
the older we get, like I have friends that are down to oh, we did our family shit. Let's go to the bar on a holiday. Cause I think,
Yeah, I've been to the bar after Christmas.
Yeah, like last Christmas we went to freaking DOA and played pool all night. It was weird.
People do that.
Yeah, when you're a kid though, it's no, you need to stay here.
Yeah.
You can't go nowhere.
I remember one time The look that you just gave me, because like you're like hunched over.
I'm like,
you look kind of like the girl from the Rings.
I'm thinking like how I should answer this.
No, we'll take your time.
No, can we pause it really quick so I can ask her his opinion?
Oh gosh. Well, all right. I got a good. Yeah. Hold on, guys. We're gonna pause this.
Pause everyone's
because May's over here about to have a mental breakdown. Okay, we're back. We're gonna take care of some shit. No, I want to go Black Friday shopping to get my old man on. Well, I've been hearing like socks. Socks are important. I'm thinking about
hear me out. Go shopping at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Hear me out. That's not gonna be the only thing I get, but that's gonna be the
Costco
one of the main
Kirkland
things. No, because I've heard like my sock game is trash right now. Because I had Finish Line socks from the shoe store, and like after 3 washes, they're done. So it's like my friends was like, "Dog, you should get some fucking gold toes." And I was like, yeah, I'm a grown ass man now. I should actually put more effort in the socks that I buy that are more durable. So I'm a Black Friday shop for some gold toe socks, like a fucking gangster. But I also need to get some other things too. I might get gifts, maybe not. And I'm feeling like I want to get an Xbox, but I don't know. Because I feel like I'm at that age where I feel like I'm too old for video games, but at the same time...
I do feel like that too. There's a limit. It's an age limit.
But it's a cool entertainment system too, where I can Netflix from and stuff like that. Because Chromecast is cool, but I don't like it.
I don't even know what that is.
Chromecast is like a Roku or Amazon Fire Stick, but you like control it from your phone. So you have to have the apps and shit. And it's like, if I just had an Xbox, put the apps on the Xbox, not have to worry about it. Excuse me, a little faster. So I don't know.
If I'm gonna go Black Friday shopping, I better be going shopping for something big. I'm not going Black Friday shopping for some socks and some knickknacks here and there that you can pick up that weekend.
Knickknacks here and there.
That you can pick up that weekend.
A Bluetooth speaker?
That you can pick up that weekend.
Yeah.
Or later on in the afternoon.
Anyways. No.
Maybe I'll get a bigger TV.
If you're gonna, I'll take that TV if you don't.
No, what? Girl?
That's a bedroom TV.
Yeah, and I have room for a TV in my bedroom.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
So, who knows?
Who knows?
I don't think furniture places, do they have Black Friday sales?
So they'll do shit like no sales tax, stuff like that.
Oh, they should do free shipping. Or,
you
know,
can
free
pick
deliveries.
it up. I have an SUV you can use.
I don't think it's gonna fit.
It's gonna fit. The seats go
I don't
down.
think they give you an option for pickup.
Yeah, they do. But some places they deliver for free. Oh no, they delivered my mattress for free.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah.
They didn't deliver my mattress for free.
Well, you went to the wrong place then, I guess.
I guess. I went to that man, the mattress ranch.
Come
Come on down. Come on down.
I went to a discount mattress. Pretty good deal. And they took my old shitty mattress and the box spring.
Oh, good.
Are headboards necessary?
I think
They are.
at a certain age you need a headboard.
Yeah.
You don't have a headboard.
I do not have a headboard.
I still need a headboard.
You need that. I think it looks very
Tacky,
I think there needs to be something, at least a headboard, and they're not that expensive.
No.
The one at IKEA I saw one for like $130. And then my friend Danielle, her mom makes like the wood ones.
Yeah.
The ones that look kind of like this, but they're all wood, whatever. And she said, and they make them for like $140. You can find those on Etsy and stuff like that.
Do they have headboards with like mirrors?
Why do you want that?
I'm just asking.
Ugh. I guess you have to go probably like Discount World or Be Nice, something like that. Yeah,
right.
But I do think at some age a headboard is needed. And if your bed is still on the ground, you should go and get a $60 bed frame, metal frame to lift it on up.
And get your life together.
Yeah.
Prior to that, because I've seen mattresses on the ground. I'm like, well, why is it on the ground? They're like, I don't know, just haven't had time.
Is it just the mattress, or is there a box spring too?
The box spring too.
Oh, okay.
Which isn't as bad as the mattress. If it's just the mattress, then something's fucked up. But yeah, box spring though, that's still, there's no excuse for that either. I don't know.
I feel weird without a headboard.
Yeah, I'm used to it now. I don't like it because I move a lot in my sleep, and so
Which way are you moving?
I'm moving everywhere. I move
Even up and
lot.
down?
I just move a lot in my sleep.
Just
I'm a big boy too.
A headboard is loud.
Yeah, it's all that banging. Like my mom, she used to have to put like a towel I don't know what's going on in there. I'm just saying she put a towel there because she'd move around in her sleep too.
Quote unquote move around in her sleep.
I don't know what the hell she was doing. I'm just saying she'd move around in her sleep.
That's the reason why I don't have one now, but I want one.
Why?
Because it's loud.
But there's no one else in your house to disrupt. You have an apartment.
Yeah.
Okay, but there's neighbors.
You can't hear it.
Exactly.
I'm sure the people.
The neighbors know my name.
I'm sure the people who are living around you are having sex, and have you heard them? And no one's heard. Like,
I don't know about her apartments. People having sex there. Yeah.
People. Yeah, but you have to get it. You have to try it. You have to.
Older people that live on my side, though.
Yeah, she has all these old dudes.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're doing something over there. Like I said, every once in a while, you need to feel something other than your hand.
But what if some of these old people don't have anything else but their hand?
You can always find someone out there. You can.
You can. Even if you have to spend a few dollars.
Uh-huh.
So mad.
It's alright. Tomorrow's a new day.
I'm just gonna go and ask a professional's opinion tomorrow.
Yeah.
See what my options are.
You don't you? Yeah, we can't talk about it until after that because it just give away too much information.
Well, it's fine. I mean,
no.
Okay.
No.
People are gonna think it's more serious than what it really is.
No, it's okay. Like they don't need to know anything.
I know.
Because they already know enough. People told me. Like,
am I offering too much? Is that what people are saying?
I'm like, man, he complains too much.
Oh.
But I'm like, dang. Well, hey.
I know, but I don't think I complain a lot in this one.
No. It's all we're gonna just leave it at where it's at.
I think it just depends on what's going on in my life at the moment.
Yeah. So, save it for a new day. Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow is Tuesday.
Tomorrow you are ashy.
I just got the shower and I didn't put lotion on.
Oh.
Lotion, I feel like, is an essential.
Especially in the winter. I get ashy as fuck in the winter.
Yeah, I get really dry.
I love putting lotion on. It's my favorite thing.
I feel weird when DeAndre doesn't put lotion on after he showers.
Why do you feel weird?
Because I'm just like, that's
You're not putting lotion on though.
No,
it's him.
I know, but I'm just saying it's weird to me that someone because it's routine. I would think that it would be routine.
I want to be dry.
I just like to have smooth, soft skin.
And
Most importantly,
yours looks like
thank
you.
Because I've been using this different. I switch. It's the same brand.
I'm switching lotions.
It's the same brand lotion, but it's a different. I got the coconut flavored one because it said that it has coconut. It's good for your skin. Coconut oil. Blah blah blah.
Have you started using your?
I didn't want to use it. I haven't used it.
You need to use that shit.
What the heck, man?
Yeah.
I need to get some Drano to declog the drains.
See, and I feel like your landlord, your apartment manager should be handling all these things.
Yeah, he should. I think you know what I think may have happened. I think you might have moved in like too soon.
I don't think so.
How long was this place open?
But
he
should
said
have said that it's it won't be ready until this and this date.
He said, "Well, can you move in?" I said, "Well, preferably I would like to move in by the 15th of October." He said, "Well, great. We can prorate it X, Y, and Z." I said, "Cool." So then I got the keys. And even it wasn't even the 15th when I actually moved in. It was I don't know, the 7th. I don't know when it was. So I got the keys.
Early.
I got the keys, and he wasn't even here to give me the keys.
Too early.
I picked him up off the counter.
Because he said the 15th.
Yeah, and you showed up a week early.
No, it wasn't a week early. It wasn't a week early.
7th.
No, I said the 17th.
Oh. Well, I'm still thinking it was too early though.
No, but then when I was hitting him up, I think it's just that he didn't paint the walls because one, the past tenant painted it and it was too hard to find the exact color, which I get. So then in that case, I would think since it's too hard to find that one color, I'm just going to go ahead and repaint the whole place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't take that long. Me and my mom did that kitchen in 2 hours.
Yeah.
All I need is 3 people, get
Big
some rollers, and just knock it on out.
You know what you could get? But I think it costs a little bit more. My uncle, when he painted, because he had a house in Eastside Tacoma.
Is it
the spray? Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's like if you're a painter. I'm not a painter like that. And I just wanted the white touched up a little bit. There's nicks and just little things I was just seeing that shouldn't have been here when someone moves in.
I think it's safe to say he kind of assumed all right, he just needs to get in here quick as hell. I'm just not gonna fight it. Just let him do his thing.
And these also used to be condominiums too, so I think it's he's probably used to people just like getting in there and doing whatever they want to it versus it being like an apartment complex where the manager takes fixes up stuff. Because there was nails, so screws in the wall. I'm like, I don't want the screw there.
Yeah, exactly.
Take that out.
So, I mean, yeah.
But all is good now. I'm like,
at least you're out of your parents' house. I think that was the main concern.
Yeah. Even if it wasn't ready, I was just gonna get the fuck out because I was sleeping on this blow-up mattress in the giant closet in the cold because they don't turn the heat on, and driving from Spanaway all the way into town. I was late for. I'm always late for work anyway, but I was later for work and just like wasting so much gas driving.
Because what's crazy about Spanaway is like a big town, but it's like deep and it's like away from everything.
Yeah, it is. It's in the outskirts.
It's really weird how populated it is, but it's so far from everything else.
It's like 20 minutes to get to the freeway, and then once you're on the freeway, it's another 20 minutes to get to wherever you're actually trying to go.
A friend stays in Spanaway right now, and the couple times that I went down to go see him, I'm like, oh, I hate going over there.
Oh. Okay.
What? I'm just trying to relate.
My mom was like, when are we going to see you again? And I told her, not anytime soon. I was just there for 3 weeks, and now I have my own washer and dryer. So, I'll text you, girl. I'll let you know.
Like when I fell asleep at my mom's house on Friday, she was like, "Yeah, you want me to cook breakfast? Want me to stay for breakfast? Want to hang out all day?"
My mom says that too. She's like, "You're not going to stay here tonight?" No, I'm not going to stay here tonight. I'm going home.
Yeah. I don't even know if I'm going to spend the night over there for Christmas because I feel like I was just there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Usually on Christmas Eve, you spend the night. Mm-hmm. Do you do that with your mom? You spend the night on Christmas Eve? And wake up on Christmas morning, or you just go over there Christmas morning?
It depends on the mood and like what the plan is. I think this is the first year. I think she's with her boyfriend at his place. Oh. So I don't know how it's gonna be this year. I think it's the first year. I don't know, but we don't really celebrate Christmas like that. It's like our family is really weird. But and it depends on my uncle too if he's out of town. Cause if he's in town, then we end up going to his house and kicking it. So, and I just meet them there. I just show up in the morning and we just kick it.
What about you, Mary? What are you gonna do?
This is my first time not being at my mom's, so I don't know.
You think you'll spend the night?
Spend the night?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. It depends on how she makes me feel.
Yeah.
You'll still be there, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, either way, I might come later, or like I said, it depends on how she makes me feel. Yeah. The other day, she cussed me and my brother out because the remote was lost, and I'm sitting there like, I don't live here anymore, so I don't know why you're going off on me because your son lost the remote.
My mom does that too. She's like, oh, there's a scratch on here. Who did that? And she looked right at me. I said, girl, I don't live here. This is not. I said, goodbye.
You're lucky. I didn't say you're lucky, but I'm like, I don't live here and I still wash your dishes and straighten up the house that I don't live in. You should talk to your son who still lives here.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't wait till he moves out. And I look at her like, oh, please. You want him to stay here forever talking that shit.
Yep.
Goodness gracious, that woman's crazy.
Are we doing Friendsgiving this year?
Hell yeah!
I'm
confirmed. I'll be there.
Last year was really interesting.
I'll be there.
Because your friends were there. Your friends that you barely brought us around. They were at E9. Yeah. They were like mingling with like our friends, kind of.
Yeah.
One of my friends tried to take.
Yeah, that was the funniest
one
part.
of them home.
I was like, oh.
And he was like, no.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
It was a topic of discussion.
This year,
oh, really?
Yeah, like.
When? Like recently?
No, it was like last year when it happened, and like they just I don't want any names or nothing. One of the friends, he like took a picture of their interaction and then sent it to us in our group chat. Look at this shit.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Because I think we got the picture too.
And people wonder why I don't intermix my friends.
It was fun though.
All my girls are bitches in heat, and all the boys that I know are like ready to pounce. But no one pounced that night, so.
It was.
Oh yeah, last year was terrible. I accused someone of being where I thought that they were, and they weren't there. And I looked like a big crazy person.
Well, I saw an ex, and I almost, got out of pocket.
What the hell did I do? I don't know. I just got drunk.
Yeah.
The usual. I think we.
I don't think you had the podcast back then, did you?
Did we?
No.
Oh. I sure did. I accused that man of being somewhere because Facebook told me. And the thing is, I didn't even have Facebook at the time. My friend said, "Oh look, so and so is here. Please don't ditch
that's your
me."
friends. That's your friend's fault for doing that. That's
He
rude.
said, "Please don't ditch me," and I said, "I'm not going to do that." And then I'm texting him on the phone. Where are you? Facebook said that you're here.
Oh, I saw my significant other over as a jazz bones, and like he was standing right next to me, and I pushed him.
With both hands? Or like on accident?
No, not.
Oh,
like,
why'd you push him? Just to get his attention?
I was drunk. Maybe it was the other time. I don't really know.
What the? Yeah. You guys went to jazz.
The girls went to jazz ones,
and we were like, we're gonna go.
You probably went to Masa. You go to Masa?
We're gonna go to Masa. I don't think. I think we went to DOA.
Probably.
Yeah. Just got messy there. Yeah. So I think we meet up at E9 and everybody just
free for all.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So we're gonna do that again this year.
Are you gonna send out the group text to everyone, or what? That's
We got hella time.
I'm gonna probably send it like maybe a week prior.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone already knows.
Yeah. I didn't know what's up. And it's just there's only like a handful of people that are like super bougie about it. Like, oh, I don't want to go this year. I don't want to go. You know, one of our friends lives in Seattle. He always likes to give a big stink about it.
Look at him.
Yeah, but
you don't want to go here. No,
oh, he'll be there.
Exactly. He just wants to give it.
I was just gonna say he's there every year. I'm so confused.
He just wants to act like it's not cool, but he enjoys
God.
it.
Is he too good?
Yeah.
Bye.
This is hilarious. But so yeah.
Well, then when I see,
I just wonder how I'm gonna do it. I think I'm just gonna send a massive group text.
I can't do it. Huh?
I want to just send a massive group text to everyone.
Yeah.
Like, even if you don't even have that person's number, I don't care.
Yeah, that'll be fun. But I just have to remember that because it's on a Wednesday that the bars close early. That like we often remember. I think it closed at like 1 last year. O'Malley's or something.
Did it close early?
Well, O'Malley's was closing. That's why we ended up going to Jazz Bones, I think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 1 in the morning.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Last call's at 1:30 anyway, so.
I don't remember.
It's all good.
I had a great time. I had fun.
Yep. It was a good time.
I think that was like one of my first. That was like me and DeAndre's first night, like really going out.
You guys were together?
Yeah.
Where the fuck was I at? I just remember. All I remember was being at E9.
Yeah, you blew me off because I was texting you asking if everyone was still at E9 in the group
Oh
chat.
Yeah.
You failed to text.
I didn't want to text you back because like I was like you know they're there.
Yeah, which is why I wanted to go there.
Yeah. So why would you ask?
Do a hair flip and smile at everyone.
No. I don't answer those questions because it's like, no. Either you coming or you not.
Yeah, and I wanted to go.
And you came.
Right, but I wanted to go to freaking E9.
Anyways, it was fun. It was a good time. Majid Jordan this weekend. Mm-hmm. I'm going to Oregon next weekend.
Oregon?
Yeah.
For what?
Corey's birthday.
Oh, that's fun.
So, motherfuckers is trying to flake out. So I know
really?
Yeah.
Who's going? Who's all going?
It's supposed to be me, Roman, AJ, and I think maybe Jenny. But
Nestor's not going?
Nah.
No.
He's pretty much dropped off the face of the earth with our group of friends, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he does his own thing, staying out of trouble.
That's okay. He usually does that. He can come in spurts.
I'm just glad he's here. Yeah, I saw him at Tina's birthday, which was good. I made a joke about it and said I saw a wild Nestor.
Did you?
Yeah, because I mean we only see him once every 6 months.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but yeah, me and Roman we're talking about going still, even if other people can't make it, just because it's cool to just get out, drive 2 hours south and kick it.
I love Portland.
Yeah.
I've been to Portland once.
Yeah?
And remember I went for my birthday, I liked it.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
I know a boy there who works for the Moda Center. I think he manages all the restaurants in there.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, and he is so fine.
Okay, and what's...
Why?
I live here, he lives down there.
Oh, makes sense, yeah.
Oh.
But you, like, when you go down
long distance relationship?
I would never, especially in the gay community. Hell no.
Well, when you go down there, you visit him, right? So, like, you're his Seattle man? And he's your Portland man?
No, I'm not someone's like hoes in different area codes. Hell to the motherfucker, no.
Well, that's your Portland man. So
No, I go down there with
different
my
area.
friends. When I go down there, I'm not down there just like by myself. To hang out
Obviously,
with
but
him.
when you
I've
do
never
go
done
down
that.
there with your friends, you see him.
Actually, we've never really met in person.
Wait.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, okay.
One of
And,
those.
I'm always like, when I'm like one of my apps, and then he's always hit me. I'd be like, you never tell me when you're down here so we can get together.
Oh, okay.
Well, you should do it next time.
Oh
So
yeah.
what if he's catfishing you and he's not who he says he is?
Oh, we're friends on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
And like I've seen many pictures. He sent me pictures of himself and stuff like that. And we used to chat before, like years ago. Like
One of those.
years ago.
Yeah.
When I was still living at my mom's house, and I was like 20. He's like in his third. He's like 31 or 30,
You
33.
love your
No, I do not.
friends.
That's not older.
That's older.
Yeah,
Okay.
older.
31 and 33 is older.
Yeah.
Not by much, but
But it's
it's
older.
older.
I mean, yeah. I mean, clearly, if I'm 26, but it's not like
Exactly.
super old.
No, not like a
No,
40-year-old
like
man.
you're in your prime when you're in your 30s.
Yeah, I'm excited.
No,
for my
they
30s.
like me.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm saying in
they're
your 30s, you're in your
prime.
prime.
In their
Yeah.
30s.
So it's okay. It's not a bad thing.
I just don't like people guys my age we just talk about the same stuff.
Nah, I think girls my age are just annoying sometimes. Some of them are cool, but the vast majority I've ran into, it's just like, I don't know, same thing, different stories, different day, same stuff, same nonsense.
I don't want to hear it no more. I want to talk about something else. So we
Yeah.
find someone else who has different interests
Let's have I like an educated conversation that actually goes somewhere with different point of views, whereas you guys can both talk about and disagree on things and be fine with disagreement.
Yeah.
That's the type of shit that I'm cool with.
I like to be taught.
No,
I like someone who
I
like
like someone
knows.
who teach me a thing or two.
who
Like,
knows-
has like a different point of view.
Yeah,
than me.
who
Yeah.
knows stuff that I don't know, which
Yeah.
I don't think is that hard to find. But
I like that too. That's
Yeah.
what attracts me to the opposite sex the most, I feel like. So I totally understand where you're coming from.
Sure. I'm just opinionated sometimes.
You were annoying.
no, not
earlier.
sometimes.
All the time. It's like if I just don't agree with it, boom, I don't care. I'm letting you know. Like me and my friend, we met up for the hockey game. We were debating on like how Tinder is and just like how this day and age where people just want it to be so easy to meet another person, whereas you're still wasting each other's time because you're just basing this interaction off of a fucking picture and what they write in a paragraph. You know what I mean?
That is my whole thing too. Is like I don't like social media apps. I mean that's social media apps, but like dating apps just for that reason. Because you're just going off of a picture and then what I read. It's like, but then when we meet, it's like, oh, this is how you really are. Like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
this is your real like personality and something like that. I can
not
write
like-
down everything you want to hear.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, it's like you have an expectation for the
Yeah.
other person.
Prior meeting them, it's like I'd rather meet someone face to face than like already have a base of like, not really my thing, or like, oh, okay, that's actually
But
my.
then at the same
work
time, it's
out.
like, are you wasting time or are you investing that time? Because then it's like you have an idea of how they are. Like if they're the ideally your social media is supposed to represent like a little bit of how you are. Like you're not
Right.
supposed to be fake on that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, okay, I like who this person is on there. I want to find out more about them. I'm sure I'll like more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Versus like just going out and like meeting someone on blind date and you literally wasted 3 to 6 hours of your time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is it really a waste of time?
I don't know. I just feel like meeting someone in a mutual situation, like you guys know some of the same people, or you guys met like bullshitting at like work or at the gym or something many years ago, and you guys already have that small connection there. It's easier to
Right.
build off of that
So
versus
like interaction's already there.
yeah.
But I mean, let's face it. I mean, like, do people really meet that way nowadays?
They
No.
can. It's just really hard. It's rare
Right.
nowadays.
So it doesn't really happen like that anymore because people are pretty much in their own. Like they're so wrapped up in social media.
I deleted my fucking Tinder again.
You
for
deleted it
for
again?
the 18,000th.
When did you have it?
I had it for like maybe like a month and some change.
Recently?
Yeah.
That's what I do. I'll get on it for a little bit and like peek around, but down here it's the same people.
Exactly.
That's always on it. 1, 2, it just doesn't. I'm just like, why am I here again?
Exactly.
It's like I just walked into a bad club. I'm like, why did I come to this club?
Exactly. And like I had a conversation with someone on there, and like they just go nowhere. They go nowhere, or like they'll ask you some weird shit like, "When's the last time you gone to church?" "Oh, it's been a few years," and then it's just weird after that, and it's just like, all right.
They asked that?
Yes, this girl asked me. She was like, "What do you believe in?" And I like broke it down, and then she was like, "When's the last time you've been to church?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. Cause I haven't been in a long time." So it's just it's a bunch of I don't know. I just rather would just like the natural occurrence in a physical situation, because then you know right then and there if there's maybe a little bit of compatibility.
And I want a story.
Yeah.
Of how we met.
Like a cool story. Oh, we used to work together many moons ago.
Or like, I didn't even like him at first. I thought he was ugly. I hated what he was wearing. He came up to me and said, "Can I get your phone number?" And I thought, I guess.
Or like,
well, I mean, I have that story. You can have that story with someone that you meet on social media.
No, it's not. How'd you guys meet? Oh, I have Tinder. End of story.
I slid in her DMs.
Or, like he hit me up. He DM'd me on social media and we started talking, and then I finally decided to go out with him one time, and I really thought that he was so ugly. He wasn't cute. But eventually, I mean, once we got to talking for 2.5 hours, he intrigued me.
It's another story, but I mean, it's just not as cool as like, I saw her at my friend's birthday party, and we kind of, made a connection, and then I asked for her number, and now we're almost married. Shit like that.
Yeah.
Or like we were at Barnes & Noble, we reached for the same book.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that.
I'd love for something like that to happen at this day and age, but I don't feel like...
Yeah, it was so weird. We're living in a weird time.
It would have happened back in the day.
Yeah.
But now that, like you said, it's so easy to find someone and find something out there.
Yeah.
Like, the crazy thing you should do, you should always... Not crazy thing, but you should ask your parents, like, how did they talk to the opposite sex back in their day? And, like, they'll have crazy stories, I think.
My mom doesn't have any stories. I feel like she was, like, a nun before she met my dad.
She didn't have any stories you asked her?
Or she just hiding them.
She's probably hiding them, because she's told me, like, someone asked her to marry her when she, like, a man asked her to marry him when she was in college, and she turned him down. But she just didn't make it sound like it was a big deal. The woman has no heart, so I really don't know.
My mom used to go to the NCO club.
I wonder if my mom ever saw your mom out.
Oh, she used to be out there too?
Yeah.
Like the clubs on base?
Mm-hmm. I heard base used to be jumping back in the day.
Oh, yeah. There was like, And my mom always says she used to go out there and, her and her girls and get soldiers to buy them drinks and stuff. And they also... How my mom met Tony, my current stepdad, sorry, that sounds like you were
like he had multiple stepdads.
Yeah, but my, stepdad now, they were at the Golden Eagles. Mm-hmm. And then, because they used to also sell food there, like chicken and whatever.
My mom used to go there.
Oh, maybe they do know each other.
Yeah, that's
and then,
funny.
one of her friends, she was like, "Oh, girl, you better give him his number. You better give her your number. He's about to buy us some food. He's about to buy us some chicken." So she did. But he also used to have a rat tail. And my aunt was like, "Ugh, he got a rat tail?" But he obviously he's since then has got a rat tail.
Cut it off by then. On 2000.
Well, that's no.
What?
He doesn't have it anymore. Oh.
It wasn't a rat tail. It was more like a little bunny tail. I would say a bunny tail, like a little poof.
Isaiah called it a vagina patch.
That's weird.
It's so
my dad said that back in the day, like they'd be on the freeway, him and his cousins, they see a cute girl, they just, "Hey, pull over, let's talk, no, holler." And then that's how he met one of his friends. Like, they're friends now, but like back then, it's like, they're just hollering from the inside of the fucking car on the freeway. She pulled over and they'd like chit chat for like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, that can happen nowadays because that's how you get murdered.
That's how you get kidnapped and held for ransom. But.
My dad met my mom through a coworker. Like, my dad worked with my mom's grandmother or aunt or something at Boeing. And so
was your dad like, "Hey, who is that?"
They no.
Is that your?
They got the mom's aunt or her grandma, whoever she was, introduced them both. And my mom did not like my dad at all whatsoever. Not at all. But I guess, you know, hey, married for 27 years, 2 kids, son.
There you go.
So burnt out.
Your mom's Filipino too, right?
Mm-hmm.
And dad is too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But he didn't know like a Tagalog, and he was like whitewashed Filipino for sure.
Wait, so they met here?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
What? Okay,
Yeah,
but your mom knows it, right? Your mom can speak.
She's
speaks
fresh
it?
off the boat after 28 years of being in the States.
So she still was. What does
Fresh
that mean?
off the boat.
Oh, okay.
Fob?
Fob. She's still fresh off the boat. So yeah, those kind of meetings don't happen anymore. Meeting on the side of the road, or
It's not going to happen.
if you're gonna meet someone at the club, you're not gonna have a relationship with them these days.
You never know.
Yeah,
Not these days.
Not these little dirty ass people. In the club.
One of my girlfriends has met all of her serious boyfriends.
All her serious boyfriends.
Well,
Oh, shit.
fine, 2 of them. 2 of her serious boyfriends recently. She met them on like Tinder or Bumble.
And then what happens?
Well, one of them she was with for a year,
Right.
and he had like mommy issues. Like he was like a mommy's boy. And she was like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck's going on?" And then the other one, they're still together.
For how many years now?
But not a year. It's just like they've been together, I guess, like dating, seeing each other since January.
It's coming up to be a year.
Yeah. I don't know though. I just can't fuck with it. Not no more. But I mean, that's
To each his own.
yeah, and it's trial and error. Like the way that I move in relationships now, I'm gonna fuck around and be single until I'm 42 because I just take a long time.
Oh, I'm gonna be single until 60.
Yeah. Just cause it's like.
I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't really care. I just,
No.
Well, actually, I do. But then sometimes it just dawns on me that like most of the time, I usually go for white guys. Whatever. But I feel like white people don't really age that well, and then they're gonna look gross when they're in their 50s, 60s, and I'm gonna look great. And then they're gonna come around talking to me, talking about, oh hey, remember me? And I'm saying, no, I don't.
But I think it depends too. Like not all white people age.
Italians
poorly.
age pretty well.
Like yeah. Serena's dad is Italian, and my queen.
And it depends on like if they're like heavy drinkers or whatever else they're doing.
Smokers and all that stuff, especially the smokers.
Yeah.
Especially smokers.
Yeah.
So.
I want to talk shit so bad, but I'll talk shit off camera or
Off
off
camera.
air. Off
That's
air.
fine. We can hold it down.
But
I got shit to do tomorrow.
what are we? An hour and 30 minutes.
That's a good.
Like 9:30.
I gotta see if I got paid. I'm normally on my
That's what I've been checking today.
Really?
I'm
you
hungry.
Get paid early.
No,
On the
25th. Yeah, 10th and 25th.
The 10th and the 25th, today's the 24th. Where do you get paid? Which one pay dates?
Every 2 weeks.
Yeah, see.
On what? Yeah.
So Friday.
Yeah, 10th and 25th for us. So we get
No,
paid.
but you get paid on Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought everyone in the world got paid on the 10th and 25th.
I think DeAndre gets paid like that.
Yeah.
Or his is like the 1st and the 15th or something.
Yeah. Some places do that too.
The 1st and the 15th? I don't like that.
I like the every other week thing because sometimes you'll get 3 paychecks in a week. Or not a week, but in a month.
That happens like once or twice a year.
Yeah.
I like getting paid every week. That's like you never broke.
DeAndre said that like the 1st and the 15th, like sometimes like this paycheck, like he'll go, it's 3 weeks without being paid.
Yeah. Well,
that shit's crucial.
I count it by weekends. Like I had to go 3 weekends without getting paid.
That is crucial.
It feels fucking crazy.
I don't know if I mean, that's just crucial.
Yeah. It's just weird because it's like, what sucks being at this age right now, like we make decent money, but at the same time, things just come up now. And it's like, with our independence, it's like, we want to have fun on top of having our shit together, on top of like some shit just happens.
See, and I that's not my excuse is fuck student loans. Things don't come up for me. I can handle the things that come up for me. It's my fucking student loans that I gotta pay every fucking month that kill me. It's a stable fuck up every month.
You gotta plan for that
to my
shit.
life.
I don't know. And it's like, like I bought that fucking SUV. I didn't need it,
No, you
but
really
it was just
didn't.
it was a good idea at the time.
I mean,
it
it's
still
useful
is.
for,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it paid off itself pretty well.
I fixed it up. This shit's fucking phenomenal now. I could put another $100K on it if I wanted to. I think I am.
What do you mean 100K?
100,000 miles.
Oh, I thought you were gonna put that much money into it. I thought, ooh.
No, like that's a good truck, and like the guys that worked on it.
You got it for a good deal.
Yeah, I hustled that man. I knew what was wrong with it. Tried to hustle me. I said nope, you're not getting me, sir.
Are we gonna end this podcast? My stomach is starting to hurt because I only had a banana for fucking dinner.
Sure, we can end it.
I haven't eaten. I'm hungry too.
I already ate.
I don't know. I wanted Thai food, but everything's closed now.
Yeah.
That sounds
I was
so
gonna
good.
cook, but everyone knows how that turned
Let's go to Hank's.
No, Dee's taking me to
I was just kidding.
Matador. He owes me.
This late?
Happy hours at 10 o'clock.
Oh jeez, no wonder you be tired all the time.
You think that's it?
Staying up late.
You're going to the Matador at 10 o'clock at night to eat. You're not gonna go to bed till like 12.
I usually go to bed at 12.
Yeah. I don't know. That's too. Well, for me, it's just too.
Right, and then I get up at 7 though, so it's like not really that big of a thing for me.
Do you try and get your 8, or do you try and 7 quick?
I try to get my 6 hours.
Yeah, I've noticed when I get my 8 hours in, I feel fucking phenomenal. But it's just hard because I feel like I need more time in the day.
I can't go to sleep before 11:30.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's just not. I just can't. Because then I wake up too early. Towards like, what am I gonna do? Because I've already made my breakfast the night before for today. It's like,
kick it, read a book,
watch TV,
in the morning.
Drink some tea or coffee. Because with me, like the earlier I wake up, I hate it. But if I'm up at 4, I don't have to leave the house till 6. Like I have those 2 hours, and I kind of start gaining my momentum for the day.
But then I feel like once 2 or 3 o'clock hits, I'm done. Because I've been up longer than what I should be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's like I'm beating a dead horse, but it's based off of what you're eating throughout the day, though.
Yeah.
Because like what I used to eat heavy carb lunches or whatever. If you're eating too many carbs and sugars and shit, you're gonna crash. Yeah. That's why like people, if they have
that's my problem is I love fruit. I have fruit every day, and I have it like right after lunch. So it's like the last couple hours I'm dying. But I love fruit. Isn't fruit good for you?
It's good for you, but it's still sugars in it.
So then how do I balance that to where it's like I can have my fruit, but then like what can I have to accompany it to where I'm not crashing at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock?
I don't know what to tell you though.
That's the thing, because I don't want to give up my fruit.
Or
it's not like I'm
eat
having
the fruit
like
at the end of the day.
Foods.
Eat fruit at the end of the day. Because like what I do,
like wait till like 3 or 4 is like a later snack.
Yeah, like during the day at work, I'll eat a ketogenic diet, which is like obviously the fats and protein thing, no carbs. And then after I work out, if I want carbs, I'll eat carbs because I got all my shit done for the day. I've
been on a sandwich binge lately, but I have it with wheat bread, so it's not too bad.
9 grain is bomb if you're eating wheat. Have you had 9 grain bread?
I have. My mom
How's
gets
expensive?
That shit is bomb though.
It's expensive.
Nah, you can go to Winco. Get it for like $3.
I get my bread at Winco, yeah.
Yeah. That's some good ass bread, bro. I need to find a meat market that does sausages.
H&M doesn't do sausages.
H&M?
Oh yeah, sorry.
H&M does clothes.
Yeah, we know where mine is at.
Tacoma Boys?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because I'm at a point now, I'm getting kind of tired of eating the same shit. So like, I need to just go to a meat market and just get a bunch of meat.
AAA meats?
I'm sending this to you guys because I gotta delete this message, so...
Alright.
I can like Google it.
Being secretive.
Check it tomorrow.
Alright. So we're going to end the podcast?
Yeah, because I'm hungry.
I'm tired. What time is it?
It's like 9:30.
Oh, yeah. I get home, be asleep by 10.
Are you?
No,
you're not. No, you're not.
You
and Mary be texting till the wee hours of the morning.
You need a shower. You don't shower?
I'm a shower.
Oh, I was going to say, that's disgusting.
ASAP Rocky.
Okay, well, everyone have a good night.
Yeah, you guys have a good night. Stay out of trouble and shit. We'll talk to you later. When you guys want to podcast again? Maybe Sunday or something.
I don't know. Yeah.
We can do Sunday.
We can do like a Halloween special.
Yeah, I was just going to say, because like, I'm going to the football game in November, but that's too late.
Do we have to like podcast after every like milestone that you have planned in your life?
I feel like it's the only thing that I can talk about.
Okay.
No, but we can do...
We can talk about after the concert if something crazy happens.
Sunday or Monday again?
Yeah. We do that.
Yeah.
All right. You guys have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.